Welcome to Dean Smiles episode 33. And I couldn't quite figure out what to land on for naming this one, but I'm just going with the Tianyu Light Festival that is at Camelback Park in the Phoenix area, and it was spectacular. Now, leading up to this, lights and Christmas has always been important to me and our family, and growing up it was very important. As I look back at the pictures, it was very interesting. We were a family divided. And what I mean by that, and I look back and I remember it clearly, we were a tinsel on our tree family, and Grandma was not. She did the little lacy thing on there. So Grandma's tree looked like this, and very straightforward, balanced, laid out nicely, but you'll notice no tinsel. Our tree, we always had tinsel from a balanced amount to a lot of tinsel. And what's interesting, I look back on the oldest one, our first Christmas tree was very small, but in memories, it just was a tree, and having the tree in the corner put a smile on my face, and it really brings back happy memories. But as our tree got bigger, we got more tinsel, and I remember one of the last times decorating it, we went through 2 of those packages of tinsel, and you can't just throw it away, so you use it and spread it out on the tree. I so wish I could find the photo of that. It would blow your mind. Fast forward from those glittery experience in my Christmas growing up to where I'm at today. Now, we stumbled onto this. I've seen it following Instagram Reels on Arizona What to Do, but it is the Tianyu Light Festival at Camelback Park. And Camelback Park is the training facility for both the Dodgers and the White Sox, which makes it kind of interesting because you have the lights, as you can see, but you'll notice there are baseballs along the path all over the place, and the water in the background. The festival runs from sunset to darkness, and we obviously started at sunset, and it got darker, so it was like 2 experiences that we had. It runs from October 25th to January 5th. It is the largest Chinese-Japanese festival producer in North America. And when I did the research and talking to one of the security guards, it really blew me away. 35 events annually across US. And for Christmas, we were told this is the only one with water background, which makes it kind of magical. It is a Chinese company. The Sichuan Tianyu Culture Community headquarters, it's out of China in the Sichuan province. I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, but they focus on 3 of their primary components that they're advertising: conservation and natural beauty, turnkey festival operations, and the interactive visitor experience, which we definitely saw, and it was cool. There were at least 6, 7, 8 places where the children or adults could have an interactive experience, from talking into a microphone and whatever it was, talking back, cactus talking back. It was very, very cool and interactive and just mesmerizing. And some of the things that we went through were just in awe. You stopped and just had to take it all in. And it was just like, this is truly amazing. And where we started at sunset. It was light out, light in the background, got to see it all. So we did this loop a second time, And I would say it's probably a half to a 3/4 mile long walk loop. So it's longer than anticipated. But to do it twice and in darkness, it really, really was like two experiences on top of each other. Where do the smiles come in? It was so fun, first of all, that me and Darla getting to experience this and just take it all in. But there were families of every grouping, from real little ones to small families to teens, and everybody had a different experience. Like there was this place where you walk in and it kind of spins and stuff. And watching this mom and this daughter go in and out of it and just giggle, and they were amazed, and the huge smiles on their face. The kids were just mesmerized by all of the different features and all of the different interactive things, and from, just all the items there, and the laughter and the joy that came from it. It was really, really, really cool. And it just put a bigger smile on my face, watching this experience through their eyes and listening to their experience. And everybody was so respectful. Everybody, there is one thing, everybody had their phones out, recording, capturing the moment. And what I mean respectful, because to get that right spot, you don't want a cluster of people, and people would move and wait, let them get the photo, and then take it in and move on themselves. Now, the hidden gem out of all this was very cool. We get to the end, and it was a safe security person there, and he works there year round. He really, really loves to be there for events. He really likes baseball, and with Dodgers winning the World Series, he was pretty proud of the Dodgers, and we talked baseball, which I got to geek out in that. But he was explaining, and this is so interesting, the crew that sets it up is a 6-person crew. They got there with their semis and their load of lights on the 1st of October. So they got all of it set up and tested in 24 days. Now, the shark that I showed in the video is the only one that was pre-assembled. Otherwise, everything had to be set up, whether their equipment or wrapping cacti and everything around there. They did it, and they stayed there the whole time. And they go on, I believe he said, go on 2-month events, so they'll take it down. I guess it's much faster to take down, and then they have one more event before they get to go home and be with their families. So to have that insight, and this guy was just bubbly. He was having a blast talking to people. You could tell he truly enjoyed his job. Now, I'll be very straight up and forthright. It's not a cheap ticket. I'll put all the details and the links below. It's a little spendy. The tickets were a bit up front for both of us. It was $28 a person. I think to do it once is definitely worth it. Every year, I think you have to build it into your budget. And parking was $15. Everything is digital. So that is definitely something to take into account. But what a magical experience. And it just connected to how much I used to sit and watch. Compared to this light show, our tree was very boring, but connecting the two worlds and putting a smile on my face. So, Tianyu Light Festival, highly recommend it. It put a smile on my face. I hope it puts a smile on your face. I would love to hear if you did this experience and what you thought about it, or if there are others that might be of interest, because I'm always looking. As always, keep smiling.
smiling days we all can share.